Hello, everybody. This week's prompt is how much information does TikTok get when I use their app? The large language model that I forgot to mention is ChatGPT. The intro statement: when you use TikTok, the app collects a significant amount of your information from your device and your interactions with the platform. Here are some of the key types of information TikTok gathers. Let's get into it. User provided information, so essentially the stuff that uh, you put in whenever you're creating your account, their profile information, any type of the content you upload, and the messages you send with people back and forth, or all data that gets stored and that they collect, which I feel like that's a pretty obvious give me. Device information, anything that's related to your device, screen resolution, the apps you have, the device ID model, all pretty standard things, nothing crazy. But the one thing I do want to highlight under this subtopic is the keystroke patterns. It says patterns in your typing and touch input, and I don't really understand what type of information specifically they're getting from that. I don't know, I don't really understand what that really means, and I would appreciate it if it would have went more into depth with what it means by patterns in your typing. Usage information, so the time is spent watching certain videos, what you like, comment on, what you share, all pretty standard things. Cookies, data from your stores, data from cookie store on your device, and then browsing history. All these things are can be seen across multiple different platforms, such as Google. Facebook uses this a lot as well. Um, Continuing on to location information. So collects data such as where you're located from your IP address and whatnot, the Wi-Fi and network connections, and just knowing your location. It can give you, I would assume, would give you videos based on where you're located. So it wouldn't be giving you videos from other areas across the world unless that's the type of content you're interacting with. So it's trying to help you. It's trying to help you by providing videos in your area. Metadata, um, related to the content you create and share, such as hashtags, geotags, and other data tags. That's pretty common. The one thing I really dislike about the output it gave me is this last subtopic, which is third party information. The first thing it states is linked accounts, information from other social media accounts you link to your TikTok account. I feel like that could be almost a whole topic on its own and what information specifically they're pulling from other social media accounts. They dive into all these other subtopics, but I feel like this one could easily be a whole subtopic on its own, and I really wish it went more into depth, specifically on the information they're pulling from other social media accounts. Same with the advertiser data. So information from third party advertisers or partners, and I feel like this is a whole another subtopic it could have really talked a lot about. Because I feel like this is an area they probably do pull a lot of their information from, especially when trying to provide you with advertisements. So I really wish they would have went into more specific details on the advertiser data. And then I do appreciate they added this part. TikTok uses this information for various purposes, including personalizing your experience, um, pro- providing and improving their platform, analyzing how you interact, serving targeted advertisements, and ensuring security and preventing fraud. I really appreciate that they added this, and because even though it wasn't part of the initial prompt, it still explained how they're using this data, which I like the most about the output. And without trust statement, given the extensive data collection practices, it is essential to review TikTok's privacy policy and manage your privacy settings within the app to control what information is shared. So it's pretty much summing up, you can control what is shared and what's not shared, which is a pretty good outro statement. Overall, I wish there was a few areas that they went into more depth and explained better. But overall, it was a pretty good output. Thank you for watching.